So let's get this started. You're gonna need the GOT2B glued, and it's called the spiking glue. It's water resistant, and you also need the blasting free spray. You need a hair dryer. You need a brush or hair comb, or both in my case. So let's start. So I'm starting off with this lace front grey hair. It's synthetic. I got it from Estelle Wigs and More. I was part of a giveaway. It's got a padding. The lace itself is really secure, really full. It's got 3 combs, one at the back, 2 in front. I'm only going to use the one at the back. And so I've already cut off the lace. So what I like to do is I like to wear the wig from back to front and not from the front. And that's because when I glue it down, it doesn't pull my front hairs because it's too tight and it's trying to kind of adjust itself from the back. So once I've put it on, I secure it at the back and then I adjust it however I want it and just make sure that it's in line. I do have really full front hair, so blending this wig with my hair color was really difficult. If it was black, it would have been easier, but because it's a silver gray, I found it a little bit difficult to kind of blend and hide my black hair. So in the end, I just adapted it to my hair. So once I've adjusted it and laid it the way I would like it to sit, I go ahead and pack it up and move it back. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the spiking glue, which is the water resistant one. And I'm going to apply that sparingly around the edges of my hairline and just make sure that it's in the areas that I would like to secure the wig itself. Never mind if it touches your hair, it's only like a gel. It comes off with water, which I will explain to you guys later on. But yeah, I apply that first and then I go over with my hair dryer, and make sure you put the hair dryer on cool. You don't want it hot because it will end up melting the glue and obviously hurting your face. So make sure it's on cool and then you just dry it and let it be a little bit tacky, not fully dry. And once that's done, I'm going to go over it with the blasting free spray. This will freeze, fix, and ultimately hold the hair. And I find using this makes the hair last longer on my head. So I just spray that sparingly on the edge of my hairline as well. And then use the, it's kind of cold, use the hair dryer again and just cool it down around the edges and make it tacky. Then once it's tacky, that's when I start to fix the wig in place. So I just pull it from the corners and then hold it in place and pull it from another corner. So just basically stick it down. It doesn't take a rocket science to understand that. Now this is the part where I found that because my hairline is so full, it just was so difficult pulling the wig forward. And this is the reason why I said I like to secure the wig from the back, because if I had not secured it from the back, I would be pulling on my hairline to try and get it as far front as I possibly could. But because I've already secured it at the back, I just pulled it as much as it could possibly go without pulling on my hairline, and then just holding it down, sticking it down with my hands, and obviously using the hair dryer again on cool to dry it in place. So I just make sure that the lace itself, the wig itself, is fully dry. And once it's fully dry, then I start working on the baby hairs and the hairline. So what I do is just with the toothbrush, I applied some of the glue on the toothbrush and kind of just worked it on my hairline, just under my hairline, and just get the hair to sleep and look as not as natural as possible. I want to say, but yeah, I guess as natural as possible, because as I said, it's a silver gray wig, so it was a little bit more difficult. Please, you guys give me the benefit of the doubt. This was the first time I was doing this, but I actually do like the way it came out in the end. And all I did was I just blended the silver hair with my black hair in the end, and it looked really good. So once I just sleep the edges and lay it down, again I go over with the hair dryer just to cool it and stick it in place and make sure that it's fully dry and secure. Now with this method, I find that I can actually carry the wig for a week that way without doing anything, only if I am careful in terms of shower and everything. The minute water starts touching the hair, especially in places where glue has been used, you start seeing some white flakes, and we don't want that. So I tend to just use this method and keep the hair in place for like 2-3 days. My edges are fine, everything is fine. As you can see, it laid down beautifully, it looked absolutely fantastic. A lot of people at work didn't even know that it was a synthetic unit or it was a wig. So I just went ahead and just blended the pat with some powder as always, just to make it look as realistic as possible. And again, the quality of the hair is so nice. It allowed me braid the side of it to make it look, give it a nice look, give it a nice natural look. And you can always wear it down as well, or pack it up, or pack it in the middle. If you've been following me on Instagram, you see that I've done a couple of styles, packing it in the middle and leaving the hair down and things like that. And this is how it looks with my makeup and everything. And this is how I rocked it to work, and it looked fantastic. I was able to carry this hair for 3 days. I could have carried it for more, but as I said, it tends to flake if you've been, if water's been touching it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you do or did, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you catch these videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you.